Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. Wanted to do a stock watch list for Wednesday, the 6th of June. Let's go ahead and get into it. Some news that came out in the after hours, a collaboration between IONS and BIIB. IONS did move up on the news but sold right back off. VCEL had some news closing 74.8 million public offering. VBLT presents positive data. That was on VBLT. That stock moving up in after hours tonight on VBLT. Nice move up there after hours. IMGN announces proposed public offering of common stock. That stock moving down in the after hours. Some news out in the earnings world. AMBA earnings per share revenue beat on AMBA. They had their conference call also tonight. Stock selling off in the after hours. IRWD Ironwood Pharmaceutical presented data. IRWD that stock grinding down in the after hours. RMGN had some news after hours. RMGN, let's check and see. A little bit of a flash up there, but did not hold that flash up. MDGL announced a public offering of 200 million. That's on MDGL. Not much reaction in the after hour on that one. Ollie came out with earnings after the bell. OLLI, they beat by 4 cents, beat on revenue. That stock selling off in the after hours. IP International Paper had some news. Let's see if there was any kind of reaction on International Paper. Not much, just bidding down a little bit. STNG Scorpio Tanker announced a leaseback. So STNG, we'll see if that has anything going on. Nothing much going on there in STNG. GNK, Genco Shipping also had some news after the bell. Not much happening on that one either. TRPX, Therapex Biosciences announces enrollment of first patient in for clinical trial. So TRPX stock flashes down in the after hour. Mankind price stock purchase plan for Mankind, and that stock popped on the news but then sold back off on Mankind. We had the API crude oil data numbers come out. Was a drawdown of 2 million barrels. So USO, not much reaction. A couple of bids up there in the after hours. US Steel came out with some news in the after hours. Flashed up on some better than expected, I guess, full year guidance there. They flashed it up, but then sold off. Did not hold the gains. Tesla had some plans for a new factory in Shanghai from its annual shareholder meeting. Stock moving up on that news, and then Musk says expects a positive cash flow in quarter three and quarter four. Facebook down in the after hours tonight, selling off, bouncing back a little bit. Facebook has given at least 4 Chinese companies access to user data. One has been flagged by the U.S. intelligence as a security threat. That's from the New York Times. And then let's see, we had some top insider purchases courtesy of the trade exchange, built for traders by traders. And let's see, VCL closing 74.8 million public offering on VCL. CDTX filed Form S3, 10 million equity shelf on that. So that's some of your news after hours this evening. A little bit better day in the SPY as far as volume goes, but not by much. The SPY, ticking up a little bit today, getting over that 275 number on the SPY. I guess, consolidating candles here, narrow candles. We're still within the range type of thing. 51 million shares on the SPY, so definitely summer trading going on. At the end of this video, I'll attach the trades that we did in my service. You can watch that. And We've got a couple of trades in. We got a trade in CODX and a couple of trades in VKTX. Once again, I'll attach that video at the end of this video if you're interested in seeing those alerts for the service. IWM grinding higher, moving up higher. IWM, they continues to be one of the leaders. IWC, the micro caps. QQQ also moving up. The strong names such as Amazon, Google, Netflix, Apple, all moving up strongly today, having a good day. Facebook had that news after hours, but bouncing. So we'll see how that affects Facebook. Semiconductors moving up very well also as they're riding the 5 and the fast moving averages up. NVIDIA having a lot to do with that. Texas Instruments, which we are in a swing trade currently from about $112. This thing trading up at $117.66 currently. Names like SQ grinding up. Also, we're in this with a swing trade going on in SQ from about $56, $57 area on SQ. So that moving up nicely. And then Intel moving up, Microsoft moving up. So all these names pushing the market higher. The Dow Jones just kind of resting here underneath that 25,000 number, just kind of in this consolidation on the Dow Jones. But today, the IWM, a big, nice move up, and IBB trying to get back over that 110 spot, holding above the 200 SMA. XBI also looking very strong here, coming up to some resistance now in that 98, 99 area for the XBI. We'll see how it handles that. So that's some of the markets. Let's go ahead and get into that watch list for tomorrow. Had a big volume expansion here on CHKE, popped all the way up to over $1.25. So this one will be on watch tomorrow. CODX was one that we traded today on the open, and holding those gains, popped up all the way over 655, and so this one will be on watch again tomorrow. CPST making a little bit of a move up in the after hours. Daily chart holding up nicely above the fast moving averages. CVNA, Carvana turning back up, has this 32 area up above today's high, 31.94. So Carvana might be one to watch. DBX, recent IPO over that 31 area on DBX. Keep an eye on that. Dunkin' Donuts with the action in Starbucks. Maybe folks are finding Dunkin' Donuts, so watching this one, possible swing on that. EGY coiling here. If you can kind of notice this consolidation, a pennant kind of forming there over maybe 230, 235. EGY oil and gas play. EXPR, nice volume today. We'll have this one on watch intraday tomorrow to see if it wants to make a continuation move. FCX needs to get over this, $17.90, $18 area on FCX, starting to turn the corner. Habit had a nice move up today. HABT restaurant stock, Loco, another restaurant stock that popped, so that'll be on watch. Let's see, I think, was there any other restaurant stocks? Yeah, Sonic, SONC, kind of a double, triple bottom here. Holding that 24 area, now starting to turn back up, getting over the 50 SMA. So a lot of these restaurant stocks, Texas Roadhouse also had a nice move up. Some of the ag names, IPI getting some volume today, moving up, like it over that 475 spot. IPI, NDRA, big pop, big expanding volume. Only thing is it gave a lot of it back. So we'll see. OPGN still trying to turn the corner here. Had a high today of 269, maybe over 270 on this one. PI, nice move up, but still under this 200 SMA, 1.3 million shares, was as high as 21.15. So that one will be on watch. RATA starting to turn the corner, trying to get over the 200 SMA, was blocked by the 200 SMA back here and here. Maybe this time it tries to get over it. 280. was the high today on RADA. Volume 390,000. Not too impressed with that volume. Roku getting over that $40 spot. We actually had a nice trade in Roku today. Nice move up there. STLD, one of the steel names that's holding up. Keep an eye on that one. STX looks good over 59.30 area for STX, starting to turn back up. TXMD had a big candle today, 8.3 million shares traded. Has that 675 number up ahead, so we'll be looking for an intraday setup in this name TXMD. USAT, nice move up. Basing under this $14 level here, so keep an eye on that one. VBLT, they had news after the bell, stock moving up.